channel, it's me, Lene. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Yesterday I made a reaction to Dice by Band-Maid, and I really wanted to know a lot more about the band, some of the history behind them. So a lot of y'all were recommending a certain documentary. So I found it. I found one. There's a lot of documentaries, but I found it on that page. Let me see. Orenhe. Orenhe. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. But this one is just the straight Band-Maid documentary, and it says Kanami, although I think that this one does a little bit of the history of all of them. So, without further more, let's watch this.
Welcome to Kanagawa Prefecture in the Tokyo area, a mixture of heavily urbanized areas, farmlands, and mountains, punctuated by the tourist destinations of Kamakura, Enoshima, and Hakone. Its capital, Yokohama, is the second biggest.
Wow, that is so pretty. Look at all the freaking lights and the different colors, and that's just hugely populated. Oh, wow.
City in Japan and a port city, well known all over the world. Kanami was born in this prefecture near Yokohama on September 28th. Being the youngest child of her family with an older brother and sister. As both of her siblings were already learning piano, Kanami's mother asked her to learn piano as well, but she also liked to borrow and play with her brother's airsoft gun.
I wonder if the song playing in the background, if that's a Band-Maid song or what.
Liked to borrow and play with her brother's airsoft gun. Her parents wanted Kanami to try various activities like ballet, calligraphy, and English, to name a few. Over the years, Kanami continued to learn piano as she has a natural talent for it and really loves playing. A passion that she shared multiple times on social media.
I wonder if it's gonna say like when Band-Maid was formed and what year and stuff.
Kanami confessed that from her childhood to her junior high school years, she only listened to classical music and was very influenced by Chopin. Kanami plays piano for the introduction of the song Start Over. She also performed the introduction of Daydreaming on piano live multiple times.
So I have a reaction already to the song Daydreaming. I have a playlist of my Band-Maid songs that I've reacted to so far, if you want to go check those out. And I really, really like Daydreaming. That was one of the more slower songs that I've listened to from them.
In her interviews, Kanami describes herself as tenin in Japanese, which is translated as natural funny man. Tenin literally means nature or natural. The word has been shortened from tenin bokeh. In Japan, there is a traditional comedy act known as manzai, where the humor comes from the interaction between a straight man and a funny man, not unlike the double act comedy in the West with Laurel and Hardy, for example, or Abbott and Costello. The funny man being the comic character as opposed to the straight man in this comedy duo.
Sorry about that, I had to pause for a second.
ミンチョのマイブームは何ですかポ？
はい、ミンチョのマイブームは、ミサしか見れないインスタのアカウントをやってるんですけど、自分がミサ限定なの。ミサしか見れないからフォロワーもミサ。
Wow, Saiki looks so young here. I wonder who the youngest is in the band and who the oldest is. Saiki looks so young.
確かに
なんで？
でそれでご飯を作ったら、そこに乗せて、で偉いって書いたりしたらミサが偉いねってコメント。LINE でやれ。
どうしてインスタで作ったポ？
こうやってね、ご飯作ったの並んでいくじゃん。でそれでちゃんと手料理を作るっていうモチベーションを上げるためにやっております。素敵なマイブームだね。ありがとう。
なんでミサ一人なんだポ？ミサが先生なの？
ミサはね、偉いねって褒めてくれる。
褒めてくれるから。
So if I'm not mistaken, from left to right, it's Misa, Akane, Miku, Saiki, and Kanami. I think. Y'all let me know.
ミサを選んだ。
あ、なるほどね。絶対ミサちゃんだったらいいねってしてくれるからってこと。はいはいでそれをさ
Oh, sorry, I keep moving. My back is like killing me today. Oh, we're gonna be moving, and in case y'all were wondering, that's why my whole apartment, everything looks way different. Me and my husband are gonna be moving in about a week and a half. So, as long as Hurricane Beryl doesn't come and freaking run into us. Sorry, y'all. I kept having to freaking pause.
いいねってしてくれるからってこと？
はい
はいでそれをサイちゃんには見せないと？見てくれる？あ、やっぱミサだけど。じゃあミサちゃんこれからも頑張ってください。
全員いいねしてるから。
全員いいね。
ありがとう。
In Kanami's case, her funny talk is not deliberate, but natural. It's like that friend you have who is smart, but naturally strange in a funny way, if that makes sense.
ありがとうございました。
面接じゃないんですよ。本当に。
She's like being extremely formal.
Saiki and Miku talked about Kanami during an episode of the radio show Band-Maid Nippon.
まずはじゃあギターのかなみちゃん。
はい。
かなみちゃんもねちょっととても不思議な感じなんですよ。なんだろう、小鳩が多分一番バンドメイドでやばいって、
思われ
てるんですけど、かなみちゃんもなかなかだと小鳩を思うぽ。
それは同感です。
ね、同感でしょぽ。
なんかね、かなみちゃんはあれなんで。
Okay, so this is probably a very, very stupid question, but a lot of people say Poe in my comments, and then they're saying Poe a lot right now, and I don't understand what the pigeon thing is. Ever since I've been reacting to Band-Maid, there are so many comments with Poe and pigeon, and I don't know what that means. So if y'all could let me know.
二面性があるっていう
そうだったね。
言い方していいの？
なんか普段は本当にふわふわしてて、すごくなんだろう、ほんわかしたね、お嬢様みたいな、
お姫様みたい。
あ、そうだっぱね。
おとぎの国のお姫様みたいな。
眠ってそう。
あ、そう、眠り姫っぽい。
うん、
なんかおしとやかなお姫様って感じなんですけど、
そうだっぽね。なんか小鳥たちとかと遊んでそうなイメージだ。森の中で。
There was also a moment during the US tour in 2022 where Kanami introduced herself for the second time when the crowd was calling her name.
Oh my god, she's so adorable. They're all so cute.
In senior high school, Kanami joined a popular music club as a keyboardist, but started to learn guitar a few months later after watching a senior classmate play. Kanami wanted to play guitar to look cool in the eyes of the other girls. And it worked.
ギターを弾いてるかなみ先輩ってかっこいいよねって言ってもらえるようになって、
それが気持ちよくてずっとギターを弾いてました。
This is the beginning of Kanami's journey as a guitarist. She started to learn the basics by herself without any knowledge or even a band to practice with.
Oh, she's self-taught. So was I. I love that.
At one point, a third-year senior who taught her guitar asked Kanami to join his band composed of classmates. The members gave Kanami songs to learn from bands like Kiss, Metallica, and Deep Purple.
Oh, that's awesome.
But the first song she had to learn was However by Glay.
I'm assuming this is a Japanese band, but I've never heard of them.
As she was covering more and more songs from Western hard rock bands, Kanami had so much fun that she decided to create her own one-person band, filling all the roles herself. Kanami was not really into the idea of joining as a band, as it's difficult to find one where all the members have the same level of motivation and the same ambitions. This is why Kanami started to learn programming and write her own songs.
She looks so different right there. Huh.
So she wouldn't have to rely on a band. Kanami wanted to enroll in a university of music, but she finally followed her parents' wishes and went to a regular university, where she studied economics and management to learn how to promote herself as a professional musician.
Smart.
Even though she was still a student, Kanami worked hard to polish her skills and find her way through the music industry. She built a soundproof room and took singing lessons, even though she didn't really like to sing. Kanami also posted a lot of covers on YouTube.
And I'm assuming that in the background playing, this is a Band-Maid song. If it is, it doesn't sound familiar, so if y'all know what it is, y'all let me know.
And Nico Nico, until one day, someone finally contacted her. Kanami's hard work paid off as she was contacted to join a female rock band.
カナミッチを最初に見つけて、ね、で見つけてもらって声かけてもらって、
どこで見つけるの？
ネットで動画をやっぱ弾いてみたみたいな上げてて、そこからで私がもともとはシンガーソングライターを弾き語りでこう。
She looks so different there from how I've seen them recently. Big change, at least in my eyes.
歌いますみたいなやってたんですけど、バンドじゃなくて。
She met with the management who explained the concept and played songs made for the band. For the maid outfits, Kanami had already performed in one during a school culture festival, so it was not a problem for her as she really liked the concept. As for the songs, she found that they were cool. So she immediately said yes. Plus, she always wanted to be a lead guitarist and work with a female lead singer without having to sing. From this moment, Kanami was the first member to join Band-Maid.
Writes the music, like who puts the songs together and creates them?
At the beginning, the songs performed by Band-Maid were sent by external songwriters and selected by the members. After listening to the A-side of Band-Maid's first single called Ai to Jonetsu no Matadoru,
I love the red outfits. It's different because I think so far I've seen them just wearing the black. So I like seeing the red. Red's my favorite color.
we can imagine that Kanami mentioned her love for Santana, a famous Mexican guitarist.
You know what? I have been wanting to say this for a little bit, but I am not surprised. I am not surprised at all that Santana is a little bit of an inspiration for her, because I have sensed that, and then I've thought to myself, I'm like, maybe that's not true. Maybe I'm looking into it, but nope, my instincts were right.
The first ever song written and arranged by Band-Maid was released.
I've had a few people mention the song Alone and wanting me to listen to it and react to that one as well, because I haven't heard that.
First ever song written and arranged by Band-Maid was released.
What year did they come out? Dang it, I hope it didn't say it in the beginning and I just missed it. Song, because I want to react to it, so I don't want to hear it.
The kind of person who has to Kanami is the kind of person who has to compose all the time. She loves to create new songs and takes requests from the other members when they have an idea. It's even easier for Kanami this way, as she doesn't have to start from scratch. When she does, Kanami uses a riff or a melody, writes around it, and sends each part to each member, starting with Misa. There are not a lot of directions for Misa to follow, except when Kanami wants her to slap or stand out during a specific.
I definitely want to watch the Misa and Akane one, because they're my favorites.
Part of the song. Misa, being a very fast worker, gets her response to Kanami quickly, which means then Kanami can start programming the drums for Akane. At first, Kanami received a lot of feedback from Akane about the drums being impossible or requiring 5 arms, but with time, she improved her programming and wrote difficult but playable drums.
Wow, so Kanami pushed Akane to be better. That's really cool that Kanami is the creator, the composer, the one that's making all of the music, everything from the guitars to the bass, and then now to the drum beats, and even kind of pushing Akane to be better. That's so cool.
Time, she improved her programming and wrote difficult but playable drums with the help of Akane. Let's take Black Hole, for example.
でもあそこは最初
So I have a reaction to Black Hole, and I think it was Manners and Black Hole together during a live, if anyone wants to go check that out.
Let's take Black Hole, for example.
でもあそこは最初もっと難しかったんです。これは無理って言われて代わりに出してもらった別パターンを採用してます。辛口とか地獄とか名付けられたパターンも送ってもらったんですけど、確か地獄っていうパターンになったんだと思います。
I remembered seeing in some of the comments too on that video that she had chosen the hell option, and I was like, I don't know what you mean by that. Now I understand.
もらったんですけど、確か地獄っていうパターンになったんだと思います。
Kanami wanted Black Hole to be the fastest song possible, but also chaotic, which makes it even harder for Akane. With Akane's drums locked in, Kanami can add the guitars and work with Saiki on the lead vocals. The first demo of a song is actually recorded on a piano by Kanami with her voice as the demo for the vocals, so the song might change completely when Saiki's voice is added. A part of this process was featured in the Band-Maid US Tour 2022 documentary, where we can see Kanami presenting her idea for Memorable to Saiki.
La 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 la
liking singing or being a part of the vocal side of it. She's got a great voice. She's not tone deaf. She knows what she's doing. Wouldn't that be so cool to hear like a song from Band-Maid where they all sing together? If they have that, y'all let me know down in the comments. Same thing like if they even had a microphone by Akane and they all like sang like a little part or like a little, little chorus or something together. Oh, I think that would sound so good. Y'all let me know if they've done anything like that.
For backing vocals, Kanami proposes some of them, Miku and Saiki also propose some others, and finally, their vocal director sometimes gives advice during the recording sessions. The rhythm guitar is something Kanami adds at the end of her writing process. When Miku has to sing, her part is, of course, simplified, but Kanami doesn't think much about this when composing. Talking about Miku, Kanami's way of writing is totally different when she writes a song for Miku, like Sayanakadori. Even though Kanami adopts her writing to Miku's voice, she wants Miku to grow as a singer, so she is always trying to challenge her.
この最後は変えてほしいって小鳩に言われたので、ちょっと成長の意味も込めて変えたら、最初高くて出るかわかんないって言われちゃって、頑張れって。
That is so cool that Kanami's the one that creates it all. I never would have thought that. I would have thought that it was like all together, but that's amazing. And she was definitely able to hit that note. That sounded amazing. Oh. Let me know what song this is. Is that the one that she just got done saying, the Saik? I'm not even gonna attempt to say it. Y'all let me know.
Kanami has had a lot of different guitars over the years. She has used a Flying V, a Les Paul,
like
and
one.
Strat-style guitar.
That one playing in the background, I can't remember which one that is, but I liked that song. Whatever song that is, I know I have a reaction to that one because it sounds very familiar.
Her first collaboration was with a Dictone when Kanami was officially endorsed by the brand on May 21st, 2016. Kanami even had her own signature model, the Dictone Modern Series 2.8 Signature, in two colors, red and green.
Those are so pretty. Oh, I'm trying to remember, what did I use? It was a BC Rich Warlock. It had the spikes at the top and it had the spikes down at the bottom. I think that's what it was. It was a BC Rich Warlock that was black and green with green flames going all on it. Yeah.
Modern Series 2.8 Signature, in two colors, red and green.
Oh, so pretty.
But there is one brand that we are used to seeing Kanami with for a few years now. Paul Reed Smith Guitars, or PRS.
I wish I knew more about guitars, considering I've been playing around with them since I was 8 years old, but I couldn't tell you really too much about the brands. I know I had a Johnson acoustic, that's what I really learned to play on, and then the BC Rich Warlock, and then oh no, I can't remember. Oh, I wish I knew more. It's funny that she does that with her lips while she's playing. Back in the day, whenever I played a lot more, my brother and my mom, they used to joke around about whenever I was playing my mouth, I would do really weird things with my mouth, and I didn't even realize I was doing it. And then one day my brother had recorded me, and I looked back and I watched, I was like, what am I doing? So like I think it's so funny whenever I'll watch drummers and guitarists, they both just do these things with their mouth.
At the beginning of 2017, Kanami switched from a dictone to PRS, which was not leaving her previous endorser in good terms with Band-Maid's management, who was accused of forcing Kanami to switch to PRS guitars. For the release of their first major album called Just Bring It, Band-Maid recorded the music video of Don't You Tell Me, where we can see Kanami.
I think my neighbors are smoking weed again. Oh, God. I always keep this with me. Like, ugh, I cannot stand the freaking smell of weed. God. And where I live in Texas, it's illegal. You cannot smoke marijuana here. It's illegal. I can't stand smelling it, so, oh, gets on my nerve. That's probably one of the biggest reasons why we're leaving this place. I cannot stand it.
Just Bring It. Band-Maid recorded the music video of Don't You Tell Me, where we can see Kanami playing with a brand new PRS 408 Fire Red Burst, borrowed from a guitarist amongst Band-Maid staff. One thing for sure, Kanami fell in love with PRS guitars.
もうファーストタッチでうわ弾きやすい手に吸い付くってなってで
A guitarist is only as good as their instrument. Once you find one that's good for you, the possibilities are endless.
音的にも特徴的なサウンドじゃないですか。私は特徴が欲しかったんですよね、バンドメイドに。ただ PRS ってしっかり弾かないとちゃんと鳴らないギターなので、今でも結構苦戦してるところがあるんですけど、でもこの PRS を使いこなせるようになったら、きっとどのギターでも使いこなせると思ったので PRS にしました。これだとなりました。
She challenges herself, she challenges Akane, she challenges Miku. She is like one of the biggest pushers behind the band of like, come on, we can do this. Like, oh, I love that.
直感だったと思います。音も弾き心地もこれがいい。でもしっかり弾かないと音が鳴らないみたいな。難しいけど、でもこれっていう感じでした。
Mincho comes from her username from the time she posted videos online, which was Kanamincho. Incho is a suffix to give a cute feel to a name that usually ended with a vowel I. This is how Kanami chose the nickname Kanamincho, then shortened into Mincho. It has been mentioned multiple times.
I've seen in a few comments too that she goes by that, and I didn't understand why.
By the members that Kanami has a switch when she is playing guitar.
ライブお給仕の時にギターを持ってこうお給仕に臨むと、なんだかこう人格が変わるというか、少しオラオラ系になるみたいで、
急に変わって、すごいこうやってきました。
マジで？
このKanamiがギター持ってこうやってやってきますから。
急に小鳩のマイク奪ってちょっと話したりとかする時とかもあって。小鳩メンバーたちもすごいびっくりしちゃうみたいな時があります。
そんな身内もびっくりするぐらいなんだ。
でも打ち合わせとか全くなしで、い
つ出てくるかもわからない。その時はなんかトランス状態みたいな感じっぽくて、私何やってたっていうのがあって、今日はねシンバルをかかと落とししてたみたいな。
This moment can be seen when the camera is on Kanami right after a short pose. Kanami enters in Mincho mode to focus on her music. Sometimes, Mincho becomes out of control, and it looks like this.
Starts going insane.
Mincho becomes out of control, and it looks like this.
Losing herself in it.
ちょはじゃあ最初にサイちゃんに会った時の印象ミンチョは
記憶あるとこからでいいよ。
記憶あるところから
今は記憶ないかもしれないからと
記憶があるところだとぶっちゃけるとあーちゃんが最初にサイちゃんサイちゃんのことを先にあーちゃんが会ってたから多分かなみは嫌いなタイプの人だと思うって言われてた。
あったね。
結構それ言ってたね最初。
そうだからすごいビクビクしながら会ってあこの人かみたいな。でも話したらあれ普通に話せるってなってどっちだってなって。
Since Kanami met with Saiki, she can't stop showing how much she loves and admires her.
I know that song playing in the background too.
Since Kanami met with Saiki, she can't stop showing how much she loves and admires her. It started with the first music video of Don't You Tell Me, where the personality of
I haven't heard that one. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to listen to that one.
It started with the first music video of Don't You Tell Me, where the personality of each member is highlighted for the first time.
Huh.
Since then, she's always showing her support to Saiki during live performances.
私はすごくボーカルの最近のことが大好きなので、はい一緒にアコースティックレコーディング。いいんだよそんなこと言わなくて。
It's so cute.
素敵でしょ。
素敵。
はい。素敵です。
え？素敵です。さいちゃんとっても素敵です。ありがとう。
It's been something used by the members for years during MCs. Sometimes, those moments are very sweet. And sometimes, it gives us a memorable moment.
Kanami is Japanese hentai.
Did she just say Japanese H word?
Kanami is Japanese hentai.
I don't know if I'm hearing that right.
Saiki also likes to play this card with Kanami during songs for some funny stage interactions. One thing for sure, with these two on stage, you can expect a lot of emotions coming through their performance as they adore those special moments with just the two of them.
Definitely don't know this song. Y'all let me know what this one is too. I'm sorry, I just keep asking like, what's this song? What's this song?
Music has been a part of Kanami's life since her childhood, and even if her passion for the guitar started late, Kanami worked hard to master the instrument, songwriting, and song production. Since that moment, every decision she made helped shape the passionate guitarist that we know today. Always impressive when she's on stage with her ability to convey emotions through her guitar, Kanami has moved a lot of fans over the years. From a try-it-all to a do-it-all, Kanami always had the ambitions to break through the music industry.
No.
And by joining Band-Maid, she was able to improve her play, learn from professional songwriters, and pursue her dream. Thanks to her Band-Maid support, Kanami continued to write song after song until they were approved by the management. And since 2016, she is the genius who writes Band-Maid's music. Improving and evolving.
I never would have thought that. Never would have thought that she had that much influence behind the actual music of the song. And all because she made a post on YouTube of her doing a cover of the song that Miku found her. And then now Band-Maid is formed. Like, oh, she really is like living her dream. She put in the work. She stays determined. She pushes her band members to sound better and to do better. And it's like she's the biggest cheerleader behind it, but also at the same time, she's such a huge creator. That, and apparently she went to college for economics and management, so she's able to do all of it. She can play the music, she can write the music, she can manage the music, she can manage the band. Like, she's just a jack of all trades whenever it comes to this band. Oh, that's so amazing.
Evolving song after song, exploring new territories, challenging her bandmates and herself by making songs that sound good instead of being just easy to play.
でもとにかく音楽には一生関わっていたいなっていうメンバーたちなんですよ、一人一人が。だからそれこそこれから10年後にどうなっているかは正直わからないし、5年後だって見当もつかないんですけど、音楽では絶対つながっていたいって思うメンバーたちですね。もうこのバンド、このメンバーが大好きすぎて、このメンバーと離れるのが絶対嫌だって思うんです。この先も少し立ち止まるような時が来るかもしれないですけど、このメンバーたちに囲まれているからこそ自分は続けられているというか、続けることを目的に続けてきたわけじゃなくて、本当に気づいたら続けられていたっていう感じで入れているのは今のメンバーだからなんだなって思います。
Kanami's path has never been an easy one, but she managed to keep moving forward, destroying every obstacle in her way. Even when she is tired to the point of where she can't barely stand, Kanami will always give everything on stage with the biggest smile. She is a mixture of passion, energy, and joy, who is and always will be full of surprises. Kanami, the genius composer.
And she plays piano. She does all of it. Wow. Okay, I feel like I've heard this song. I feel like I've heard this song. Oh man. Okay, now I want to listen to all of them. Dang it. Oh, I'm so grateful y'all told me to look these up. I never would have thought that about her. Wow. I mean, not trying to put her down or anything. I just thought that when it comes to creating the music, they created it all together. And then to find out that she's She helps with the vocals. She helps make the drums. She does all of it. Like, never would have thought that. Thank y'all so much for recommending this. And let me know which ones y'all want me to hear next. I am definitely going to do Akane and Misa for sure. Nothing against Saiki or Miku, but I just really, really, really love Akane and Misa. So y'all let me know, and like and subscribe if you'd like to. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and listening to me babble on about whatever it is I'm talking about in the moment. And let's see. With that,